yourself, any of the people watching this, hello. I love you all so much for giving me your time and attention and caring. I care about myself and I try to care about other people to the best of my ability. I didn't do this when I was supposed to because my life got busy and crazy and hectic. I went to a mushroom ceremony like two not this past weekend, but the weekend prior to that. And then this past weekend, I tried to sit through an ayahuasca ceremony, which was in this tradition that I was not well prepared to experience, and tried to go in with like a beginner's white belt mindset, but I just couldn't. And very quickly, the medicine told me that like this is not something you want to facilitate for people, is it? And I was like, no, it's not. And that was my major intention. And I think for the rest of the year, I'm not going to drink ayahuasca, or at least not more than like a facilitator's dose. It's just not something that I need. I have to be grounded in doing this type of work of like recording myself and improving my art and finishing the projects that I've put 4 years into, specifically my book and the 8 to 9 years now of like developing myself as a musician because I got over here, got the album Cherry Valley, and then I'm gonna have eventually the mixtape Inside Shri that's coming out on Easter Part One and Part Two on Halloween. Like Cherry Valley came out this past Halloween in 2023, and I got the book, the Silly Simon Saga, Book One, Stuck I think is what it's gonna be called. Uh, Coming out in the summer, and there's going to be some ayahuasca ceremonies along the way that I'm like facilitating, but I'm not going to drink as a participant because my medicine and my homework is to like be abundant and have all of these like practices. I got to practice the guitar. I'm learning this song, which I will also do put here. It's called "What Lies Beneath" by Eric James something, and it's an incredible song. I'm trying to learn it by ear right now. It's fairly difficult outside of my comfort zone of just not being able to play it by ear. Or it's just I'm improving as a musician. It's a little frustrating. I gotta go to improv comedy tonight, and I'm doing this kind of like rush it. I didn't even like write anything down, but I at least got the habits. I haven't put those up in like 2 weeks. I just haven't been like consistent with it, and like this is the practice is being consistent. So this is what we're here doing. I finished Iris Out of My Eye, number 3 with my homie Jarrett. I love you, Jarrett. I will send this to you, and this and that to you, I guess, because I'm talking about you here now. Maybe he'll watch it, maybe he won't. I think you're subscribed to the YouTube channel. If you're not, subscribe now because I need more subscribbles. I need 1,000 people to subscribe, so then YouTube will be like, yeah, you are consistent enough doing this to garner enough attention to pay you for the ads that we show on these videos. And then I'm also making the content that is hopefully some people getting some type of thing, benefit or value out of it. I'm hoping that like at some point that there will be people giving me enough people that are like asking me questions that I can just like answer questions either here or in a separate segment. Because I'm also considering a third segment for this YouTube channel. It's like Iris of My Eye is the vlogging, Iris of Our Eye is the podcast, and then like Iris of The Eye is like I don't know if I want to do another podcast or if I want to talk specifically about like God, religion, theology, or theology, or the one about that's about truth, which I think is theology, or just go deep into like the conspiracy thing of it. But I think conspiracies just need to be behind a paywall and not so like aired because it's like when you get into like what you really believe and people's feelings can get hurt. Like oh no, they canceling cancer culture. It's a line in one of the raps that's coming out, I think, in part two of Inside Tree. But it's kind of I'm already like here, done the 5 minutes that this is gonna be. So I mean, just like, subscribe again, and if you could just like share it as well. So maybe somebody. I mean, these ones are weird. It's like I don't really care one way or the other if you do or don't. I just like want to continue to grow and expand as a human being and like inspire other people to do the same. It's really not rocket science, but it's simple but not easy to quote Jocko Willink, which I'll put his book right here of what is it called? Extreme Ownership, a book that inspired me and influenced me when I was like 19, 20 years old to try joining the Marines. That didn't work out for the Marines, worked out for me. Like grew and figured out that like the demon of the military is not a good thing for me personally. But that's my time. I love myself. Thank you for made it this far. Thank you, and catch you in the next one. Bye.